All right, David, what do you got for us? I can't repeat what Rico just said.
Well, the Derby is this weekend, so I want to go through some facts and figures for the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, is this like by the numbers?
Something like that.
All right, go ahead.
I have some questions, some answers. We'll go through some things here.
Sure.
So I'll start with you guys, Rico and Kenny.
4 legs.
How much do you think the entry fee is for the Kentucky Derby?
The entry fee, being that we talk about your show that you like, I got to think that it's, I'll say it's at least $2 million.
$2 million to enter. See, I have no reference level on this. I know as much about horses as you do, Rico. So I'll say
They run very fast.
they're going to go very fast. I'm going to say $5.5 million.
Wait. He asked you,
The entry fees.
you think it costs $5.5 million to run a horse in the Kentucky Derby?
I just said I have no reference level.
Can I just say you're wrong and you just try again?
It's too high. Like Price is Right. Too high.
Both of her?
Oh, yes.
Marty Morningwig, the bar is
Okay.
Let's try again.
Okay.
$200,000.
I was about to say $250,000.
Okay. You're still too high, but you're closer. You're more to reality. The entry fee for the
100,000?
Kentucky Derby is $25,000.
That's it?
And if you enter the gate, then it's another $25,000.
Wait, what do you mean? If you enter the gate?
You can enter the
get
race,
scratched.
but if you scratch, they keep the $25,000. They don't charge you the other
What kind of
$25,000.
rack pyramid scheme is this?
The economics of horse racing are fugazi. $2 billion in, $1 billion out.
Well, that's what I was
It's
about to
nonsense.
say. Because let's talk about the winning. Yes,
did
the purse.
the horse union come up with this?
Yeah.
The purse right now.
Head
is,
union rep was heard saying,
the purse right now is $2 million, and the winner will receive $1.24 million.
that's the other thing people don't know. You only get 60% of that purse as the winner.
What was that?
And
Where's the rest go? Taxes?
no, 20% goes to second, 10% goes to third, 5% to fourth, and then everybody else gets a permission slip that says, hey, you tried. But the problem is the Kentucky Derby is the most famous thing in the world. It's for off the track. If you win the Kentucky Derby, you are a guaranteed stallion. Unless you're California Chrome where you were bred by a cat and a dog.
Because
Sorry.
He didn't get breeding rights?
He cost $8,000 to breed.
No, I'm saying, but after he won, didn't people line up and say, hey?
Buddy, he didn't have the juice. Nobody wanted that.
Rico, I like how me and you out of the gate went Dr. Evil. 1 million, 5.5 million.
Lasers.
It's the Kentucky Derby, so I figure it's all of these rich people showing out, trying to flex how rich they are.
Okay, well, the only time you get to the amount, I don't know which one of you said $250,000.
Right.
The only time you would get to that amount is for a nomination fee. If it is a last minute
That's right.
entry, then you have to pay a fee of $200,000.
What, the horses behind the velvet rope waiting outside with the
Has
bouncer?
to be
Yeah,
nominated.
like if you didn't qualify and it was
Correct.
a disaster and they didn't have a full field of 20, you could
Is that what
post it.
happened with the horse that won the whole thing that year?
No.
It was already in.
Rich Strike earned his way
Yeah.
in, but someone needed to scratch to draw in the race.
So there is a waiting room.
There is. There's a green room. Yes. A green stall. Go ahead.
I'm already
I only
amazed.
wanna eat
It's
David,
crazy.
just keep it moving.
I only want green oats.
Let's go with this. If ever, I don't think this is ever going to happen in history, but if somehow the sport of horse racing just shudders in Kentucky.
You shut your whore mouth.
Kentucky is dead.
It is.
Because it generates $3.1 billion in revenue for the state. Horse racing.
For this
does.
weekend.
No, just horse racing.
No, the
period.
industry.
The industry.
Listen.
Now, the
What
weekend.
about bourbon?
It's not even close, man.
Chicken?
Not,
The weekend-
not close.
The weekend will generate about $160 million will be spent.
Oh, my God.
This weekend. Wow.
No,
Really?
you got
I'm
horse-
regretting this segment
horses
already.
is the main source of income for that
It's
state.
the whole ecosystem. Yeah,
It is.
because the tens of thousands of people that work on maintaining farms, the shipping and transportation, the breeding operations, the selling. The farms are in and around Lexington. You're talking 3,000 acre mega farms like Lane's End.
Okay, seriously, I know. I thought it was like bourbon industry and
No,
liquor.
it'd be like Canada without hockey, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I didn't know it was that profitable.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was the alcohol.
Oh, no.
Kentucky.
Well, it can be both, but no, without it, Kentucky would be even more hillbilly.
What about the Colonel?
He just moved to Dallas. So we'll see what that happens there. Justify is the first in 136 years to win after not having raced as a 2-year-old. Does that happen a lot?
I think
You
it happened.
have to race?
Do you want me to answer this? You want me to leave it to these
Go
guys?
ahead. Give us a
Didn't
fact.
it happen like once? It was Apollo's Moon or something like that. You just don't win the Derby if you don't run it too. And it was a horse a long, long time ago that had done it. I know I'm butchering the name, but go ahead.
So how do you become a horse? All serious question. A horse.
Well,
that-
Rico, a mommy and daddy horse, bang. And
Okay.
It was Apollo, by the way, in
All right.
1882. You're correct.
what was the name?
Apollo in 1882.
Yes.
The horse gravy. Okay.
What?
A lot of
I'm
horse
saying
sex.
is, no, a horse can just. How do you know that the horse is any good if they don't run?
Listen, a horse can be good, but not all horses can get to the track at 2. It's like that does help, but it's a lot. Think of this. You've got a mercurial talent who's a true freshman on your football team, but he can't stay healthy. He doesn't play until his sophomore year. That's all this is.
Okay.
So sometimes, look, horses.
So the owner just, because I guess I thought you had to earn your way into
You
the
do.
Derby, but if you don't run, how do you earn
if
your
you
way
don't
in?
run it too, it shortens the window to what you would need to run and qualify for the Derby. And the idea of qualifying in those races without the foundation you would set it to, it's why it really doesn't happen. But fun note, let me add something. There's a horse in this Derby who's yet to win a race.
Whoa.
Steve Asmussen has Publisher. This horse is 0 for 7 lifetime.
Really?
But he's finished second in the right big races to earn the points. So they thought enough of the horse to go screw breaking his maiden, throw him in these grade 1s. Publisher's 0 for 7, but he's put almost $500,000 in his piggy bank. He's 30-1 in the Derby
So
Saturday.
basically, this is horse NIL. We're paying him the money. He's got.
Well, it's like NASCAR.
Basically, Publisher's like any Michigan State Spartan. You win nothing, but you get paid.
Yeah, like like
Horse
NASCAR or
NIL.
IndyCar, when you could, be great in the undercard races, but
Yeah. Publisher is Aiden Giles. Win 0, get money.
Wow, okay.
Why did Aiden just take us?
Oh, gee, I don't know. 17 fumbles inside the 10 might do it.
Jeez, Mike. Okay.
On that note, we talked about fillies earlier in the
At least
show.
he gets in the gate.
There have been only 3 fillies to win the Kentucky Derby. Regret in 1915, Genuine Risk in 1980, and Winning
Philadelphia
Colors in 1988.
Yep, it's really hard to do. It's not advisable, and ultimately, the Preakness is a much easier go. It's a smaller field usually. It's just an easier go of it.
So it's a sexist sport.
No, you know what? Move it along.
I'm going to finish here with facts.
There's just no point.
With facts here regarding the first live
That's Ray
radio
Charles.
broadcast was May 16th, 1925. And then the very first television coverage of the Derby was May 7th, 1949. First national television was 1952 on May 3rd. So it's a long time ago, probably before we were ever allowed to watch the Kentucky
Okay,
Derby.
that's
Hey,
just...
how long has the current announcer been doing it?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, Durkin retired, what, 4 years ago, maybe? So what?
Oh, so this is a different and down the stretch.
Yeah. Tom Durkin retired.
Okay.
He's the best. To me, he's the best ever. But I grew up with him doing Saratoga. Then they had Larry Colmus do it for a few years. Travis Stone has done it. He's the track announcer at CD. I'm indifferent to it. It's not Tom Durkin. I don't care. Honestly, if you're at a Derby party or you're at the Derby, you know what you don't hear? The announcer. It's pandemonium. You just got to watch what the hell you're watching. You ain't going to hear nothing. It's like Trouble with the Snap all game long.
Gotcha.
You hear nothing.
What's the, we
What?
had enough time. No, I said, what's
the
the
question?
I guess the biggest bet ever won on the Derby? Like, did somebody put down a $20 million on a horse and won?
They're not taking that bet. No,
Oh, they're not?
No. I'll tell you one thing. Wes Welker, the one year he went to the Derby and he was dropping bricks of cash all over the concourse, I think he hit an ice-cold triple. He just picked 3 numbers and they ran first, second, third, and it a ton. But I mean, no, they're not going to book that type
So
of
it's not like in Vegas where you got that mattress Mac guy who says, "Hey, I want to put this amount of money down."
Somebody will throw $1 million on a horse, but you said 20.
Well, here's just to give you a little bit of that. The track reported in 2017 the most wagered ever. It was $209.2 million that they took out of all the sources there at the track.
But
That's just
not on a
2017.
singular race.
No.
Because here's what
correct.
happens. Remember, if you place that kind of bet, you just took the odds and threw them in the garbage can and effed yourself. You're not betting the house. You're betting against your fellow man, woman, child, whatever. So the odds, let's say you go to the till and you bet a horse at 5-1 and you threw $20 million through, it'd be 1-9 and they would take it off the board. The odds go based on how the money goes.
And everyone would probably know who you are and they're coming after you. You would have screwed everything.
Yeah, you're not, yeah. You'd need an escort to your car.
Can you take two horses, one
Okay.
that's
All
fast
right,
and one that's
and that is your Kentucky Derby fact.
My God.